not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. It is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-D-E Temple Queen, and the place to be reviews right here with all of yous. The Fandom Menace, People's Champion right here, baby. Unbeaten, untied. Today, we're going to be discussing the Gina Carano situation on Twitter. Yes, she's being attacked again by SJW weirdos and bot accounts. Yes, she is standing up for herself, not backing down, not bending the knee, just like she did with the BLM ACAB weirdos a month or so ago. She's doing it again. I don't know when these people are going to figure out. You can't shake this woman. She was a professional fighter. She fought for a living. You think a bunch of weirdos on Twitter are going to shake her? Probably not. But without further ado, without any more delay, ladies and gentlemen, allow my monkeys to roll that footage.
Yeah, that works.
I like
all right,
that a lot.
okay. All right, moving on.
Hey, what about...
Here we are, ladies and gents, back on boundingintocomics.com. This article by Spencer Bakuli. This came out September 7th, but I have been kind of monitoring the situation and wanting to see how it developed, if it went exactly like the last time. Of course, we're speaking of Gina Carano being attacked by weirdos, bots, and SJWs on Twitter again for one of her tweets. Okay, here is the tweet that caused a firestorm of weirdos and bots and SJWs to attack our girl, Gina Carano. Open up your businesses and churches. Put whatever regulations you want to, because that is your right, but open them up. You're telling me COVID-19 knows the difference between a protest or praise and worship. I haven't even been to church in over a decade, but I sure would go now. Then she went on to say, the world is open, but no one is allowed to work. Working is a right you as an American have. It gives us purpose, focus, pride, and most importantly, a way to support the ones we love. People are dropping like flies from depression and suicide, overdoses, murder. Enough already. The SJWs did not like that because she's questioning the narrative that COVID is this black plague of the 21st century, which it is not. It has already been walked back by the CDC that 94%, yes, 94% of the deaths caused by COVID. This is a CDC statement, YouTube. So if you're going to mess with my video because of this, 94% of the COVID fatalities have been caused by other pre-existing underlying conditions, not COVID. So that $40,000 a piece that the hospitals got as an incentive for COVID patients, I wonder if they'll be paying that back anytime soon. I doubt it. But this is what riled up the SJWs and weirdos on Twitter. This right here, a woman who they're supposed to be protecting women, embracing strong women, empowering strong women, but a woman speaks her opinion and doesn't lockstep with the narrative, and boom, she's automatically public enemy number one. She's a racist, sexist, bigot, homophobe, transphobe, whatever you want to call it. That's what they're calling Gina Carano. Now, I and many others from the Fandom Menace, well, we don't play that shit because she's an awesome character. She's an awesome woman. She was a professional fighter. This is a woman I followed her career since she started MMA. She is a spectacular athlete and even better person. You've never really heard anything bad about Gina Carano, have you? No, you haven't. Let's get into this article from Bounding Into Comics. Take a look here, see what's going on. The Mandalorian star Gina Carano issues call to open your businesses and churches as U.S. enters 6th month of lockdowns. Okay, I'm going to editorialize here for a second. The only reason the state I live in, our governor seems to think she is the overlord and has continually stretched this out. And gee, I wonder when it's going to stop. The Mandalorian star Gina Carano has issued a call for businesses and churches to reopen in support of many Americans suffering from the negative side effects of ongoing COVID-19 coronavirus-related lockdowns. On September 5th, Carano called business owners and religious leaders to open up your businesses and churches with whatever regulations you want because that is your right, and criticized the narrative that COVID-19 knows the difference between a protest or praise and worship. And this is one thing that really gets me about this virus, is that it won't affect people that are out protesting, burning down buildings and looting, but if you go to church, you're going to get COVID. Come on, really?
You serious?
This is ridiculous, and it's a joke. We've read the tweet. We're going to move forward here. So it says, as the United States enters its 6th month of ongoing lockdown procedures, the actress observed that the world is open, but no one is allowed to work. And she says, working is a right you as an American have. Carano asserted it gives us purpose, focus, pride, and most importantly, a way to support the ones we love. I'm lucky enough to be working from home, as is my wife. So we're very fortunate that we don't have to deal with this nonsense. Now, my kid's in school. Do I feel absolutely 100% secure that he's in school and safe? Absolutely. Because I don't hide under a rock. Now, at the beginning of this whole thing, yeah, I was a little bit nervous. I have to admit, I took it seriously. I did, and I still do to a certain extent. But when I go shopping, I don't wear a mask. I don't. I refuse to. I don't have to. The only time I ever wear one is when I go to my child's school. That they ask that the parents do that in certain areas, and I do. As far as it goes, the kids don't wear them in school, only in certain areas. So this is not the Black Plague. This is basically the flu. I'm sorry. Carano also pointed to the negative psychological side effects the ongoing lockdowns have had on Americans and noted people are dropping like flies from depression, suicide, overdoses, and murder. Now, this is another microcosm of keeping people contained, not allowing them to go out and socialize, do public things other than burn buildings. I mean, that's fine, right? If you want to go out and burn buildings, you're not going to catch COVID, but heaven forbid that you go out to a park and socialize with other people, you're going to get COVID. No, it's not going to happen that way. Sorry. The former MMA actress previously garnered attention on social media after she was accused of racism for merely posting a famous historical photo that showed a German citizen refusing to give the Nazi salute due to the photo's depiction of Nazis. Carano refused to capitulate to the mob and pushed back against the wave of harassment being directed towards her by critical race and social justice theorists by asserting that these people are not educators, they are cowards and bullies. And she is absolutely right. These people are cowards. These are the kind of people that hide behind fake profile pictures with their pronouns in their bio. And I actually just told somebody that this morning. I'm like, if you have your pronouns in your bio, your opinion is worthless. It's worthless because that means you're that mentally fragile that words are going to trigger you. I'm sorry, you're fragile mentally. Now, I think to kind of round this thing out, this is absolutely hilarious to see these people go at her on Twitter. It's not hilarious at the expense of Gina Carano. It's hilarious because they honestly think by attacking her, she's going to bend the knee to them. See, this is the thing about Gina Carano. She may work in Hollywood, but she's not one of these Hollywood weirdos that was on the flight log to Epstein Island that wants to virtue signal and then act like they're holier than thou, knowing full well that their conscience isn't clear. Excuse me, woke Twitter. We have a message for you. Nobody cares what you think. You can scream into the echo chamber all you want. You can yell into the abyss all you want. We're not bending the knee. We're not going anywhere. And neither's Gina Carano. I just think this whole situation is ridiculous. I think it's funny how they talk out of both sides of their mouth. They attack a strong woman when they say we are afraid of strong women. As the Fandom Menace has basically come to the defense, as of many other people who are not associated with the Fandom Menace have come to the defense of Gina Carano because they know she's right. They know she's not wrong. They know she's not a racist because these accusations are baseless. They're ridiculous. It's egregious. It's preposterous. Little Jackie Childs there. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I will be back later. Of course, the Dune trailer drops today, not Cara Dune. She'll be back October 30th in The Mandalorian Season 2. No, the Dune 2020 by Denis Villeneuve will be dropping today. Finally, the trailer will come out at noon Eastern. I will be back shortly thereafter with a reaction video. You're getting a double upload today. And join us tonight for Wednesday, Going In Raw Wednesday. I'll be joined by Tony Tonedeaf and a cast of millions. I don't know. We're going to have a few people on the panel tonight. We're going to have a good time. Be sure to come back. And like I always say, I am E. Tepelkuin of the Place to Be Reviews. I have been here with all of yous. And if I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and stay off woke Twitter.